Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to another impromptu episode of the Weekly Tangent. We're doing just a little bit of streaming today. We're going to play a little Mortal Kombat 11, which just came out. We launched it on the service this morning, and you have both the standard edition and the premium edition. I am, of course, your host, Greg, co-host here, Brooks. Thanks for joining in at lunchtime.
Yeah, a little impromptu today, no problem.
Yeah, we figured we'd jump in and try to get just a little bit going, get a little bit of experience here. We have the game on the service, and we figured we'd play it a little bit and just to see what it's like. I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I've heard there's some complaints out there. You know, anytime you put something on the internet,
Sure.
you're open for criticism the moment it goes live. So let's take a look and see what the game looks like, and if it's good or if it's not. I think it's good. I've always been a fan of the new design of Mortal Kombat. I like the way they've been taking it.
Yeah.
I was surprised to find out that even though I played 10, that Ronda Rousey is Sonya Blade. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
It's kind of a unique thing.
There was that period in time where she was doing a lot of cross-media, where she did like Mortal Kombat, she did another game, she did Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
6?
I think...
the one where they were jumping cars.
Yeah, through the buildings or whatever. That's what it was.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then she was also at the same time doing all the EA stuff for the UFC, right? So she was out there kind of doing quite a bunch of media-related.
And she also does WWE. She took on Roddy Piper's persona.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, no, it was kind of funny. I didn't know that that was a thing, but I guess got to pay homage to the great ones. So Roddy Piper it is. Today we're going to be using, and unfortunately I didn't get notification that we had the game already this morning before I left the house. So we were getting it live, and I would have brought the sticks in. So we could have played with the actual like Mortal Kombat arcade sticks. But we're going to use our trusty Xbox One controllers.
I can't tell you.
And see how it plays.
I can't tell you I've played a fighting game with a controller since Power Stone. That might be how long ago it's been.
Oh wow, and that was the Dreamcast.
Yeah, because all the Street Fighters and Mortal Kombats and all that kind of stuff at this point has been, we primarily played on fight sticks.
Yeah. Let's see, we got end user license agreements already. I've heard that this game you have to, wow, look at that. GeForce just kicked on automatically saying, hey, do you want to stream this or capture the game? That's funny. Alright, we don't need that, so everything looks good there. HDR10, I don't think this screen does that. No. We can't hear anything, so we're going to trust that you guys hear the best. We don't have our headphones, so. The GT 1070 has been found in the database. We've loaded the predefined. Oh, wow.
I like that.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if it loads it based upon like 60 frames per second, or if it's like, well, this is the optimal setting between like graphics and 47 frames per second or whatever kind of thing. 1070 should run this. I mean, this, as far as I know, the 1070 would be at the high end. The 670 is at the low end.
Did this pick up 4K on the screen?
No, because this runs through the capture device.
Okay, that's right.
It's only going to be 1920 by 1080. What? I canceled it.
Oh, I think it sounded like what we were supposed to do was go in there and wait and let it run or whatever. I think.
Oh, well, let's try that again then.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that. I was trying to think, like, is it actually...
I thought we were loading into a level 2.
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh, here's the tutorial. That's what I was expecting. So, but, I don't know. We'll see. We'll check and find out if this is an interesting program to run. So, auto-config and process. Fight can be restarted a few times. Do not press any keys or buttons. I guess I should have read that. It's kind of like the Samsung flip screen, protector warning probably.
People were just ripping it off.
Right, you just tear that right off. Okay, cool. We've been set up. PC features. Well, let's just go all the way through the menus. So they've got the link to mobile, which is always cool because they actually get points if you play the mobile games.
Okay.
NetherRealms does a pretty good job with that. So,
do the Injustice games do the same thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Injustice ones do. So let's see. Crypt invert vertical look. I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave it alone. I guess invert vertical look. So when you press down, it goes up, and when it press down, up goes down. When you're on that column thing.
Right, yeah.
Or no, when you're in the crypt. So the crypt's like the graveyard. So you're actually, probably the way you maneuver through the crypt is up and down.
The stick will be reversed.
Yeah, it'll be reversed. So subtitles, we'll leave those on. Story mode, difficulty. You know, let's just do medium. Subtitle language, Steam. Oh, it's based off the Steam config. And the audio is based off the config. And that's the configuration of whatever your Steam account is set up for. If you're all in English, then it's reading that kind of thing. Otherwise, it would read potentially what? Windows, settings.
I would think
games
so.
do that.
Yeah.
And if not, you could automatically change it if you wanted to. Display health. We'll turn... actually, let's turn that on. Just for the stream, we'll throw all this stuff on. This is stuff I would probably... I don't know what that one is. This is stuff I'd probably turn off because I don't really care about the health. Lowered health bars versus stat screen. No, we're good with that. Okay. So then you got tournaments. Fatal blow damage on. Lower bonus health bars.
I don't even think tournament settings will apply to us.
Yeah, we're not going to be using that right now. Control. We're using our Xbox One controllers. Online.
So I've read about this. This is a really interesting that they did, where this game in real time it shows your active quality of connection.
Oh, okay. So you can blame it on your connection and be actually like for real. If it's playing crappy.
This is a like my understanding of it was there was a couple fighting games that came out before this that had these like meters where it was like green is good and red is bad, right? And people would get green and be like, oh, this is still playing like red. So this is kind of this like real time,
the truth
sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this. We'll just turn all that on just to see it. I don't even know if it'll care because we're not going to play online pretty much, but maybe it'll show it. We did all that. Announcer's voice is the classic one. Interaction sound cues. We'll leave that off. Video, gamma looks good. It does support HDR10, so anybody curious about that, it does do that. Graphics, we let the machine set itself, and it's going after...
It pretty much went very high.
Yeah, we could benchmark it. Let's just see. Out of curiosity, what's it going to benchmark? I'm going to say it's going to probably be 60 frames. A solid 60. You're not agreeing?
1080p, it should.
I mean, for God's sakes, the Wii U could do 60 frames on Smash or something, right? So I would hope that they could get 60 and keep it at 60 with their own like automated settings. I mean, we're well above 60 actually.
Oh yeah.
It's probably trying to go like higher, but it's locking it there. Ooh, look at the river of blood, or ocean of blood. Average 59. Okay.
Cool.
And then PC features, we already looked at that, but this would be like if you've got an RGB. So I guess my
Razer or my Corsair or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, or your Corsair would actually pick up the RGB stuff for it. So that's kind of neat. Okay. And we'll do the link to mobile later. So we've got fight, we've got the tower, we've got customizing your fighters, and you've got, your, hey, do some practice. And combat card, what's that? Oh, this is your stats. So I'd guess your career stats.
It looks like this is going to be where you're going to get like dailies and weeklies and like, kind of like the returning gameplay loop.
Yep. What's the store?
I did read that
nothing's for sale.
I did read that there's in some fashion. I know that there's a real grind in this game to unlock some of the later,
I have heard
like
that
skins and emotes and that type of stuff. You want to start a single player level first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Story off?
Yeah, let's do a little bit of the story first. Would you like it? No, well, yes. Let's just see what it looks like. We don't want to ruin it for people if you're just getting started playing. Obviously, there's thousands of people streaming it right now, more than likely. But I don't see a reason to like rush through the story because we're only going to play it for probably about 40 minutes.
We basically be meeting it too.
So. Yeah, we've got business to do it too, so we're just going to jump right to that. So let's see. Basics. Oh, okay. God. I thought it should have said if you've never played Mortal Kombat, maybe you want this tutorial. Because this is exactly what Mortal Kombat is. The same thing. Okay, basic attacks. Punch, back punch, kick, and back kick. Okay. Does it want me to do each? Ooh, I'm getting a little handsy. Here we go. Ducking front punch, ducking back punch, front kick, ducking, back kick, ducking. What else we got? Jumping front punch. Oh, it actually has to connect. Okay, and there we go. To execute some basic attacks. Okay, gut slice, flip kick. Wait, oh, that's what that was. The scorpion sting. Oh, nice. And we got some coins. So, hey, you're at least getting stuff for the crypt. You know what? Since it's mainly the...
Yeah, just quit the main menu and start the game.
We'll just start the game, since it's mainly the same thing. I thought, well, maybe they would change something. I don't know why I thought that. You're never going to change anything like that. Hey, Kleiner, welcome. We are good. How are you, man? I hope that your day's going well. We were just looking at some Mortal Kombat, the new one that came out, the 11. Subtitles, we'll leave that. Let's go forward. And we're happy to hear that we can better your childhood memories. I'm guessing potentially you've played Fate before. That would be the first one, I would think. A lot of people like Fate. A lot. Mm-hmm. I'm actually shocked how many people. Because we weren't here when the company started, and we weren't here when the company had like launched Fate the first time and like the reception. So in the heyday, never had a chance to like relish in that or understand that kind of thing. But yeah, it seems like, okay, so who's this? This is not Shea Khan. This is
Kotal Khan.
So Ryan's got him. I don't know, I can't hear it, but we can read a little bit of it. There's Raiden. You always played Fate. Awesome. Oh, you're in Germany. Well, I'm glad you're checking us out in the evening. We usually stream later for our stuff on YouTube. So, like, you would probably be asleep, I would guess, because we stream at like 6 p.m. here, which is like another 5 hours, normally on Thursdays.
When we have calls earlier in the morning, and we're talking to guys in Germany, they're usually kind of on their way out.
Yeah, everybody's kind of heading home at about 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. It makes sense. But welcome. Thank you for joining us. I don't think it. There were some people complaining this was a graphical downgrade. It doesn't look like it. Looks pretty good to me.
It's fine.
Now, you think you'll get this on PS4? Ever? Or you're not?
Dude, my purchasing recently needs to calm down. So I think it's going to be, I need to finish at least one of the games I have before I buy anything else.
Right.
So.
Right. I'm with you on that. I just was always a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I especially like 10 with the stories that they were doing. Mm-hmm. You know, and I got those damn fight stick, so
Right.
I wanted to put them to good use. I had actually played Mortal Kombat 10 on the PS4, so I played with a controller the whole way through.
Okay.
But I had wanted to play... Oh, that's not right. Oh. Well, I never saw Raiden so ruthless.
Huh.
Carrying that thing around like he's the Witcher. You don't remember the Witcher 2?
No, I didn't play Witcher 2. It reminds me of, what's his name in God of War, where you run around with Mimir.
Oh yeah, Mimir was in God of War. Yeah.
He's talking with you.
Oh, you get the notifications? Kleiner? That's funny. What do you go by? Kleiner Cactus Jeff, the whole name? We'll call you Kleiner for short on here. But no, we're glad, man. Yeah, definitely join us when you have a time. If you have a chance. It's late, I know your time, but we're always trying to do things. This Thursday, we've got a bunch of Bethesda games we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, this week is like, what are we? It's like Evil Within, Evil Within 2.
Yep.
I think the new Doom's in there.
Yep.
Do we have a Rage in there?
Rage is in there, and Dishonored as well.
Dishonored is in there.
So we'll be talking about a lot. I think we're going to be playing... What did we say? We're going to play
Evil Within 2.
Evil Within 2, and then potentially do a little quick session of Doom VFR, so virtual reality. So, Kleiner's good? Okay, good, man. Oh, it means little cactus, Jeff. Okay. Oh, I knew that. I knew it. Klein is small, right? I think in German. Klein.
I'm not sure.
I didn't think about that. Okay, Kleiner Cactus Jeff. Okay, very cool. Little Cactus Jeff. Do you have cactuses in Germany? I've never heard there were, but could be.
I imagine they ended up there somehow.
I don't know. You think it's possible?
Yeah, well, you have to just put them on a plane.
You spam the buttons. Well, that's kind of the strategy for me as well. So I just kind of spam whatever. But you just played 10? That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I like 10. 10 was fun. Mortal Kombat Complete Edition was, I guess they would call it Mortal Kombat 9, is what I would say. Because there really wasn't a number for that one.
Okay.
And I think that's what they'd consider it.
Did they put, was there, because they did 10, was there a game between, yeah, there was. Between.
I would have to look it up. I can't remember. Because I thought that, if you look it up, I think it's Mortal Kombat 11, 10, the Complete Edition.
Okay.
I think that's 9.
Okay.
And then I think 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
okay.
2, 1 are kind of older systems.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe PS2 and below.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Finally, let's see. Oh, this is her daughter. Mm-hmm. So I'm fighting as her daughter. Okay. So let's see. We got punch, kick. I forget her moveset. I didn't play her much. In 10, you have to play every character.
Is it part of the story mode?
Yep. So you at least get a little experience, but she was like, you only play them like a few times. Nope. Little elbow. And it's been actually a while. Oh. What is this fatal blow? Come on. She likes that kick thing. Oh, that's... Oh, she's... Wait. Who's on what?
Oh.
Ooh.
Legit.
That was awesome. Okay. We'll just beat it. I was trying to figure out, like, what is the left... So it was on your side. That's weird. I guess either one of us during a fatal... Like, when we're in the red, like, ready to die, you can get that fatal blow, and it'll, like, do some other... Oh, come on. Back. There's her bomb. Ooh, ooh. It feels good. I mean, it's the same thing as 10. I can tell you that. Oh, oh. Oh, she does some kind of cool, like... There we go. Oh, that's right. There's block, right? Oh, that's the Johnny Cage in her. Oh. You got Mortal Kombat from the Xbox Game Pass? Yeah, that's... Now, sorry, Kleiner. We were focused on the game for a second there. In Germany, do you have the deal where it's like get 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for like a franc or $1? I don't know what it'd be there, but like $1 here in the U.S. for 3 months.
Yeah, we just had a promotion here a week ago.
Yeah, because I got that too. I actually ended up doing that. Oh, oh, the violence. Think of the children. We did not. Well, Brooks and I didn't create WildTangent, but we are the actual employees of that company that was created. Actually, WildTangent was just purchased, was acquired by a company in Germany called Gamigo. So they're in Berlin, and where else are they? Frankfurt and Berlin? I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, she got me. Take a swing at her. Polar Bowler. Yeah, did you ever play the newest one that we did? We had one on mobile. It was called, I think it was just called Polar Bowler.
There was Polar Bowler First Frame.
First Frame, that was it.
And then there was Polar Bowler Proper.
Polar Bowler First Frame was the mobile version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's block on this?
Trigger, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Mom. Why did you come here? They look about the same age for being a mom and daughter. We'll say that. Time's been good. Oh, she got smacked by a flying robot.
Got this little drone action here.
I see that. Here, we're going to jump it onto full screen so you get to see it in all its glory. Oh, it's on Google Play? It's on your wish list? Yeah. Yeah, I think we did all those for free, didn't we? On Google Play, Warner Games?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were all free with in-app purchase, I think. It's actually a pretty fun little bowling game. I really appreciated how they did it. They kept it pretty close to the original idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the fatality in my pocket and it didn't even let me...
Oh, it didn't let you do it because of the story? So that's Johnny Cage right there.
I gather that's the case.
I was going to say, he's holding on a little too long there. Yeah, they barely look like a mom and daughter.
There's some creative liberties there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, some of these characters, as far as I know, have gone like...
They were soap opera characters. They grew up like in like one series. Like
they've been to hell and back a couple of times.
Sure.
I think some of them have been dead.
I don't know if as a kid you watched soap operas with your parents.
No.
My mother and I in the summer, like she would have me watch it because she was bored and she was watching her show. And it was so funny because you would see like kids that were one day like 4 years old on the show, then they were like teenagers, and the next day they were on. There was no like real time sense kind of idea. It was whatever is convenient for the story.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't a like, because I've seen that in TV shows today where like they start off and like the kid's 5 or whatever, and then over time, as like the growth spurt hits, they have these like 25-year-olds acting like 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like the new 90210 or whatever, right? And you're just sitting there and you're like,
No, it's kind of a funny thing though. So who? Oh, you're talking with Ryden now. Johnny Cage. Because Johnny Cage decided Hollywood wasn't his thing. He's going to the military.
I guess so.
Like, why would you? Oh, you downloaded it. Awesome, man. Yeah, you'll have to let us know what you think. Oh, you've gotten 3 months of gold for like €1. Okay. Yeah, it was something. Last week, Microsoft put on this sale, and they were doing like Game Pass 3 months for $1. Obviously, they have your credit card, and after 3 months, they're going to charge you the monthly $9.99 or whatever, $19.99. I think it's $9.99. I guess, I mean, globally, I guess they do different deals.
It's still a deal for 3 months.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you can get it for like, honestly, $9.99 for 3 months is a huge deal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like a subscription deal. Like if you've never played those games, we were talking about this. Mm-hmm. If you've never played like Crackdown 3 or you've never played Forza Horizon 4 or Halo Wars 2, that like short stint of a month you could get through for $9.99, that's well worth it.
Oh yeah.
You know, those are amazing games for that little bit of money.
Oh, I bought here a few months ago, I had bought Quantum Break and played that, and I'm like,
sure,
that game was worth my $30, and that game's in Game Pass, so.
Yep. And you do the PlayStation one, too. Didn't you get the PlayStation Plus, or the Unlimited service, PlayStation Now?
Oh, I tried it.
You didn't buy a year?
I didn't renew it, no.
I thought you bought a year of it.
No.
I've looked at it. I own a lot of PS3 games because I collect for it, and there's no game on their PlayStation Now service that I don't own the physical version.
That's kind of my thing about the Now, is that like every big Sony game on there I have already played and finished. So.
Gotcha. You're playing since a month. You're only playing FIFA. Oh, that's funny. Which one? 17? 18? Not sure which one they would have in there. We are based in Seattle, Kleiner. Yeah, we're based in Seattle, so we live respectively around the area. Our office is actually in Bellevue, Washington, which is kind of close to Steam and kind of close to Microsoft and kind of close to Amazon and all the other headquarters here.
What
Starbucks.
Else is around here? Sucker Punch is across the street.
Sucker Punch is right across.
Bungie's across the street.
Yep. Bungie's next door to us. Yeah, the mecca of like console gaming and PC gaming kind of is here in Seattle.
Dude, there's a bunch of big stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got Microsoft that has their headquarters here for Xbox, and you've got Steam that has their headquarters here.
Nintendo of America's
and Nintendo America is here, so yeah, we've got a lot of gaming stuff. It's awesome. We are a big fan of it. Yeah, the story mode can get pretty deep in this. So Mortal Kombat 10. I like how they just have that dude stuck on the wall. Mortal Kombat 10, I think I played this, I think the story mode was like 10 plus hours.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say it's actually decent. Oh, and you never play online, huh? FIFA, you never play that online, Kleiner? I always heard it was really good online. I played it. Our boss, so the head of WildTangent here in the U.S., he likes FIFA. He's a big football fan. But he plays a lot of, like, when he does play a game, it's FIFA.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he also watches a ton of soccer.
Yeah, I don't know if he plays online either, so that's kind of funny. Never asked him. I just want to make sure that game audio is not overpowering. We'll take a listen. I think we are going to pick up some headphones too.
Cool.
That will make it a little easier. to plug into the board. Oh, you're trying to get into mobile programming, like game creation. It's actually anything that's to do with programming is not easy, but it's doable. I would probably say go get yourself a copy of what would be a good one? Game Maker Pro, Game Maker Pro 2. That will allow you to learn how to create the games, and then you can export them onto Windows platform, HTML5, mobile, both Android and iOS, UWP, which is a specific file for executable for Windows 10. And I think it'll even export to... No, they don't do Switch and PlayStation and Xbox. I don't think so. No. So you can get it onto at least other platforms, but that's a good place to start learning. Let's say that. I don't know if Unity would be as easy to learn on.
Well, I mean, there's also like some more that entry level kind of like not even programming, but just sort of like fundamentals. What do they call the one where it's like programming plus Legos?
Oh, you're talking about
it's more like logic based.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The logic ones. There's not Qt. It's from Microsoft. It's called... I
know Facebook super endorses it too.
Yeah, what is that? Cubed... My son learned. He went to DigiPen, and they started...
Shay used it as well.
Yeah, they start practicing on it like right away. There's basic languages out there that you can learn, or logic, like visual... development that you can find.
Yeah, before you actually start getting really into the actual like lines and syntax of programming.
Yeah, I don't know. I played around with Game Maker and Game Maker 2, and those worked fine, and I didn't know how to program, so I knew HTML5, but like there's a big difference between the two. So.
Right.
I can imagine. Yeah, PC can get a little expensive for sure. Oh, you got upset on the lag, and then you trashed the PC. So I take it you play on Xbox mainly. We'll do one more match here, and then we'll do like a couple matches of like versus.
Sure.
Look at that. There's the minions of hell, or the netherworld. Raiden's taking it all on his own.
Yeah, I guess I missed the point in this series where he got double laser sword arms.
Well, he's kind of a god. He can have what he wants. You have Xbox 360, Xbox One. You also have the PS2. Yeah, we're big console fans too. We probably played all of those. Do you ever throw any? Now, do you throw any of the original Xbox, like the very first Xbox games, into your Xbox One and try to play them? We were talking about that last week. We were talking about Elder Scrolls, and Morrowind was on the original Xbox. And if you toss that into your Xbox One, you'll get the Morrowind Collector's Edition.
Plus, like it upscales it and it's enhanced.
Yeah, and it's upgraded on the visual. Well, not on the. It doesn't upgrade the visuals. It just. Oh no, they did. They put some kind of scaling pack into it. Yeah, it looks really good. I actually have an Xbox One. I've played around with the Morrowind games as well on there. Jade Empire was another one. I forget all the games. There's about 100 150, I think. 120, 150 that you can toss into your Xbox One to get some old favorites. Well, I don't know if there's 150 of the originals. There might not be that many.
There's a bunch, though.
Yeah, there might only be 50. Let's say that. I think I'm counting like more of the Xbox 360's games that you can drop in there. And this is Jack's daughter? I think it is. I think that's who she is. Katana. Oh, Katana looks different. Look at that. She took on her... Isn't that her father, or Shao Kahn?
Is that her family lineage?
Ooh, yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Who was the wizard? Damn, what's his name?
The wizard.
Yeah, the first guy, not Shao Kahn. The guy that led the tournaments. Oh, who am I thinking of? I can't think of his name right now.
Which game did he appear in?
All of them. He's been in all of them. Because Shao Kahn's got the skull mask, like
Shang
Tsung.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung. That's it. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name just now, but button mash.
Interesting that
right in the temple.
Interesting that they gave Katana Melina's size, the purple size.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're the same character now? I can't remember what happened to her.
My understanding is that Melina's not in the game.
Gotcha. Pistol whip. Oh, into the knees.
There you go.
Brutal. They don't let you down. I wonder if they kept all like the babalities and fatalities.
Yeah,
well, I know fatalities.
There's a new form that they added in this game called mercies.
What were the other ones? Friendships?
They had friendships, babalities,
that's when it got ridiculous.
Brutalities, animalities, fatalities, and now they also have mercies.
Okay, well, that's cool.
If you can get to a point where you get a finisher, you can do. Let's see here.
Right in the back of the head too. Oh,
down, down, forward B will be a fatality for you if you get prompted.
what was that? Oh, I kicked something. I think she actually kicked one of those skulls out of the way. Oh. I don't know if you're allowed to do fatalities in story mode. I don't think you can.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't
you
think
can't rip her head off at the start of the story. Okay.
your Xbox Classic destroyed 2 TVs. Yeah, I could see that. It'd kill small children if it fell on them too. That thing was like 9.5 pounds, and then that damn controller, the Duke. It was a brutal thing. Okay, let's. We're gonna stop the story here. If I can get out, there we go. And we're gonna go back and do just a few rounds of. I had it. Where'd it go? Okay, stop. Okay. Finish. Oh no. That's not what we want. There we go. Let's jump into...
you go back one screen?
There we go. Local tournament, local... Characters all look pretty good. Who's this dude? Oh, black. Okay. Devora. She's freaky. Like the bug woman. Is that Jax? Yeah. Jax is starting to look like Wesley Snipes.
Everybody left Hollywood and joined the military.
Exactly.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah, Claire, we were just jumping back and forth on story mode. So one was reading comments and one was reading, or playing the game. Yeah, we're gonna try some one-on-one for a bit and see how that is.
Press A to purchase.
Oh, who are the
Press
two?
A to purchase.
Who's the other one?
Female Sub-Zero. Frost.
Oh, funny. Oh yeah, Frost. Okay. Yeah, $5.99 each is what I think they're asking for those.
Okay.
If you pre-ordered, you got Shao Kahn free. So anybody that pre-ordered prior to today got him included.
Okay.
So.
My understanding is that you can also unlock everybody naturally. You don't have to buy. I think you can earn everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I think
I didn't know that.
That's what the whole...
Let's see, we'll do Shang Tsung Island Ruins.
I think that has to do with some of the attempted review bombing that was going down. Those people were like, why do we have to earn it? Why don't you just give it to us, or whatever.
I used to play FIFA a long time ago, but I haven't played it in such a long time, Kleiner. I wouldn't even know how the game is set up. I do know it looks really amazing, because I've obviously watched people play it, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually played the game. I think it was probably PS2 was the last time I played, I want to say. There we go. Trying to get my bearings on that. Okay, so... Oh, that's a fatal blow. Okay, that's all that is. I wasn't able to... Well, no, I was able to pull that off with... I was able to pull that off when I was fighting the other characters. I'm trying to remember the movesets. Okay.
Why does he have a sword?
There we go.
Why does he have a sword now?
Well, why do you throw ice?
He's always throwing ice, though.
Well, he's always had the sword. Scorpion's got... Oh, look at that. Kicking people in the kneecaps.
That's what we do to the oldies.
Oh.
That's what we do to the oldies.
Ah, I blocked that. There you go. Oh.
So how did you do that?
I just pulled both triggers when it said...
Okay.
Faceplant. Now you can do it too. You have the... You've got to be probably within range.
See, I pressed the triggers, but mine, when I pressed them, it didn't do anything. You just sat there.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say it has to be in range. Oh. There went my teeth. Okay, let's see. Can you do it? Nope.
I was too close. That sucks.
Huh.
Bogus.
Alright, let's try again.
Bogus.
Well, do we want to jump to different characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, FIFA, you were building teams and then selling them? You'd played it that much? Wow. That's crazy. You got to have some skill at it to be able to do that, I'm sure. Let's see here. You just played him. I'm going to try black. He's got a rifle. He reminds me of Stranger from Oddworld.
Who is that?
Aaron Black.
Let me try that one.
Oh, you want to do this one?
It's kind of different.
Okay. Yeah, Aaron Black reminds me of Stranger from Oddworld. Stranger's Wrath, sorry.
I can't picture him for some reason.
He's got like he looks like the Clint Eastwood, you know, from like the Old, the Dead, the whatever it was.
Because he also kind of reminds me of the dude from Overwatch.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I can't remember either. We only played that for a little bit.
Not my thing.
Okay, I don't know what. There we go. How did I do that? He was just going to walk up on you and shoot you. There you go. Oop. He has no backward move. Okay, I can't screen hop. Look at that. Trying to figure out. I don't know if I've used him before.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go.
See, I pressed mine right before you did, and it didn't do shit. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go.
Well. Yeah. I am. Oh. Liu Kang. So you should still be. Oh no, it just went away.
Aaron Black. He must be new to 11.
Yeah, he was new to 10.
He was new to 10. Okay.
Yeah, I think 10 was his first appearance. He was a bounty hunter, as far as I can remember, for Shao Tsung. I don't think for Shao Kahn. No, he might have been for Shao Kahn because he's pretty much a later part of the story once they're in the Netherworld or whatever. I don't know all of this stuff, but I'm going to guess that's bad for you. Nope. Trying to... Okay, can you do that fatal blow? Let's just see.
I don't have it up yet.
It is. It's on your side. Pull both triggers. There we go. They're kind of like mini finisher or fatalities is basically how I see it. You only play offline in career mode. Club is FC Chelsea. Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Oh. I'll just fall over dead.
I feel like they're easier to do on the fight sticks.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you get a little bit more feedback on the fights. Like, you know, the actual, like...
Yeah.
Microcontroller when it's, like, making the clicks. Let's see. We'll do one more round.
Okay. One
more round, and then we've got to jump to our next meeting. But... I'm glad to get a chance to play. I'm going to play a little bit more, obviously, when I get home. I'm going to pull out the fight sticks, and maybe we'll even try to bring those in and do something like that next week.
Sure, yeah.
And do the actual fight sticks, and we'll just do rounds of this.
There are a bunch of characters in here I've never seen before.
Yeah, I'm going to do Cage. And we'll just do a random... I like his belt buckle. Even in the military. Little Hollywood.
Dude, it's so funny.
Baraka. That is a mouthful of teeth. Now, do you use the analog stick when you're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's how I am. I barely ever try the analog stick to do my moves.
The D-pad?
Yeah, sorry, I never used the D-pad, sorry. One minute. We got people also wanting to use the meeting rooms. They're sitting here wasting their time.
Don't we have a meeting in this room?
I think Steven's actually setting things up for the call, so we can have our call.
Oh, okay, cool.
With the, corporate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Done. Okay. Well, we've got to finish up here. because we're getting booted out of our meeting room. But Kleiner, have a good day, man. Appreciate or good evening. Thanks for hanging out. Played Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat X today. Yeah, he was good in that too. I enjoyed 10, so I'm expecting to like 11. But we're gonna jump off here. We're gonna call it good. We will be live on Thursday night at 6 p.m. here Seattle time, so you'll be able to catch us then. And anything else, we actually have another show on Facebook that's at noon tomorrow on our Facebook page, so you'll be able to see us there if you're interested. We mainly do a little bit more casual games than we would normally here on this show. But until then, until next week, I hope everybody has a great, or until this Thursday.
Yep.
I hope everybody has a great great day and good evening, and we'll talk to you then.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Are we still doing